All right, you dickheads, welcome to Listen Up and Fucking Listen, a dumbass podcast to distract yous from this crazy-ass world. I'm one of your hosts, Philly Mark, a.k.a. King of the Philly Dub, a.k.a. Stone Cold Weed Austin. And with me, as always, is a triple C, Chody, because his brain is always toast. The infamous Cody, my cousin Cody, fucking Cody.
Yeah, what up, fucking bird gang? Philly Mark. Yo, what up? It's me, a.k.a. the Chode Man, a.k.a. I'm trying to think, Rowdy Chody Piper. I don't know.
Oh, dude, no, that was good, dude. Rowdy Chody Piper. I'm just impressed that you got the reference. Fucking Bird Gang, dude. Because, yes, Hoagie Mania, a.k.a. WrestleMania, was this weekend. And it was in Philadelphia, you guys.
Oh, it sure was. The city was alive. Everybody was running around their singlets, doing stunners. And, I saw some crazy shit this weekend.
And not much different from daily regular activity in Philadelphia. A lot of people running around half naked, fucking choking people out.
Yeah. Everybody was drunk, and, fat, and you gotta love it.
Yeah, dude. Like, there were probably like at least 15, 20, 3,500 fat fucks cosplaying as Stone Cold, which is not hard to use, guys. If you're bald and you got to go you're pretty much halfway there.
I mean, yeah, you had your, two fat fucks. No, they're not fat. They're big they're bears. We had some Philly Eagles representing. Well, former Eagle. We had the Kelsey and Lane Johnson there. I saw that. That was like the extent of my WrestleMania. I'm sorry, I didn't watch it. You're gonna have to tell me the highlights. But The Rock.
The Rock
Did you
came
smell
back.
it?
I'm shocked. Yeah, I smelt it. He did take a dump on the middle of the ring. That's his new finishing move. It's called the dump in a hard place.
Oh my
Instead of
God.
rock in a hard place. Yeah, dude. But I'm shocked that you even knew it.
Yeah, I know what he's cooking.
But not Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson showed up, and they helped Rey Mysterio beat up his son and win that match. Dude, it was just a really, really good night, or two nights rather, because it's turned into a whole weekend. That's why you tested me this morning. You were like, dude, are you up? I was up way past my bedtime for Hoagie Mania.
For
but it was
the listeners,
great,
Philly Mark woke up at noon today, so... That's pretty impressive.
All right, you didn't have to fucking tell them exactly what time I woke up, okay?
Oh my God, I thought you were gonna miss the eclipse here, dude.
Speaking of which, dude, are you familiar? Like, it's like the total eclipse. So basically, like, the moon, the sun, they're no different than women's reproductive bodies, okay? So their clitoris, so for example, the sun's clitoris gets so swolled up, the moon's passing by it to do sexual Nintendos. So that's kind of what we're seeing. We're seeing that the two of them are doing it.
Yeah, and we all already know the moon is what synchronizes the ladies' crimson tide down there. So it's no different. So yeah, when you got the moon and the sun come together, that clit, it pops out. It starts dingling and jingling.
Dangling, jangling, and swingling. Now, it can last. They're doing sex for anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes, because that's basically what's happening to these guys. The sun and the moon are 69 in each other, and that's hot because we're only going to see a little bit of light. I think that's what happens, right? It's just like everything's going to go black.
It goes black. It's going to get real dark outside at 3 o'clock, I think.
But if you're gothic, this is just another normal Monday for you.
Oh, dude, I saw a rare sighting of a goth broad yesterday, and she had her face painted white. She looked like she had rigor mortis, like she was dead, and she was probably like, 19 with like the Doc Martens, the black, face painted white, hair kind of oily. And I was like, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm getting bricked up. You tell me she kind of looked like the Jigsaw doll?
She did.
With a fucking painted face.
She did.
She just rolled up to you on a tricycle. It's like,
Oh my
Cody, want to play a game, you little fuck?
yeah. Dude, I don't know. I was kind of scared. I was kind of hard. And, good for her. It's just, you don't see a lot of goth broads walking around anymore. So it was, I got real excitable. But, maybe she's getting ready for the eclipse. Dude, we got a lot of crazy shit. We had earthquakes last week. We got eclipse. There's going to be, like locusts flying in soon.
Oh, yeah, I mean, needless to say, the world is ending, you guys. So that's why it's like I always end the podcast with this, but it's so true. It's like life is short, and so is your dick. You've got to live it up because, I mean, like I was taking a dump, dude, when the earthquake happened. I thought it was my stomach that was doing that, dude.
Oh man, yeah. You had too many crab fries the night before. That'll do it to you. But yeah, I was jerking off when it happened. I did a cum right as, and
You're about to say you busted in your face, dude?
yeah, dude. I got aftershocked right in the face with.
So you had an eclipse of your own.
Yeah, yeah. It was the cum covered my eyeballs, and I couldn't see. I'm blind now. By the way, how long can you look at the eclipse? Like you can peek at it for a little bit today, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I looked it up, and I think it's like the same way you check out a broad with some side nippy titty or some broad showing cleavage. Like you can look for a second, but you gotta look away before she notices. So I think you can look at the sun and the moon, but once because they're 69, but if they turn around and they see you watching them, then that's when you're in trouble.
Okay. So just gotta do it before the sun sees me. Just a little glance, and a stance, and then you're back to normal. You might be seeing some spots, but that's fine. That's normal.
Yeah, if you're perked up, you're gonna see spots irregardless. And like, yeah, that's what it's like. People are like, "What are you doing for the fucking eclipse? What are you doing for the eclipse?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just trying to stay awake. I don't know.
Dude, yeah. I mean, it would great to have be jingling a clit during that time, but I don't have any to touch.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like I would imagine it's like, let's say you're trying to get gritty with your girl, but she's like really into the astrological Johns, and you're like getting ready to finger that stinker. She's stroking that hoagie. She's getting ready to choke that stroker. And she's like, not now, not now. And you're like, what? It's like, I got to go to look at the eclipse. I'll be back in 4 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a great day. I mean, I got to make some phone calls after this and try to make that happen.
Dude, I mean, it's like, yeah, every time I'm trying to focus on what we're talking.
And chill.
Eat chips and eclipse. Eclipse and eat chips, dude.
Eclair.
That's what they're doing in France, yes.
That's what they call eclipse in France.
And in Greece, they call it eat ass.
That's good.
Come on, you want to see this solar eclipse? I take a grape leaf, shove it up your eyesole, and I'm going to lick it.
Dude, I saw somebody yesterday with a bumper sticker on their car that said "I eat ass." So I honked the horn at him, gave him a thumbs up, because that's a bold move.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like that could go one of two ways, right? Either this person's a world champion ass eater, or they've never eaten an ass, and they're like begging someone to. Because that would be like, like if I had a bumper sticker, also if I had a car, like I served overseas and I ain't scared of nobody, and it's like, nah, I've never been, but like I wish I would love to.
Well, you know who loves eating ass?
Who's that?
Huns.
Not the right ones. I mean, I haven't found one, and I wouldn't want to do that to them. That's like, that would be biological warfares on my part if any broad tongue punched my fart box. Yeah. All right. So let's hit the track. Yeah, nutsack. Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. I fucking love you, Han. All right.
All right. Now, you won't be. We could eat some ass in this place, but you're definitely gonna be eating. And I'm real excited because they just announced last week that they're reopening again on South Street. I'm talking about no other than Pat's Steaks, which is my favorite cheesesteak place in all Philly. And as you may know, it burned down 2 years ago. They are reopening, and what's great is that they bought the next place next door. And now it's going to be more seating because if you've ever eaten there, they only had seating on the top floor. You had to like kind of go in the back. It sucked.
More seating for more eating. How about it? Let's go, Pats.
Yeah. So, and I wondered, maybe they wanted that all along and they burn it down on purpose with a little thing in Philly they used to call Kenzo Lightning. You ever hear about this?
Yeah, Kenzo Lightning. It's basically when a greasy Kenzo on benzo rubs against another greasy Kenzo and they create frictions.
Yeah.
And that starts a fire, you guys.
It starts a fire.
I mean, correct me if I'm strong. Is that
yeah,
Kenzo?
it's also you're completely right, and it's also insurance fraud. But yeah,
it's also a Kenzo with a lighter.
Yeah, yeah, maybe this was it burnt down, quote unquote, for those who aren't watching on the YouTubes. And they wanted to expand. So either way, it's reopening in May. So I'm gonna slay in May some cheesesteaks from my favorite cheesesteak, Pat Steaks. People say there's better ones, but for me, it's nostalgic. I used to go there with my old man and crush some cheesesteaks with some Whiz Wit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like sometimes you like what you like, and that's fine. It's like my favorite drink. I love Ecto-Coolers. And people are like, Mark, grow up. You're fucking almost 40. Why are you drinking Ecto-Coolers at an adult dinner table? And I'm like, you know what, dude? I like the Slimer on the box. Dude. There's probably better adult beverages for dinner like Gatorade and some other stuff. But I like Ecto-Cooler.
Yo, you are preaching to the choirs because when I was a kid, that was my favorite drink. Now, I haven't seen it in my 30s or 20s. But is it still out there? Like, can you buy it in like that metal jug where you like poke holes in the top like you used to?
I got a bowl in Kenzo that makes it.
Oh, nice. What does he make it out of?
I'm pretty sure half of it's piss. That's how you get that authentical color, dude. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I bring him a carton of Marlboro Reds. He just gives me like, a gallon jug of this Ecto-Cooler. Usually when I drink it, I don't remember the day before. So like I'm not sure what the ingredients are, but it's pretty much like a green colored orange flavored drink.
Yeah. It's probably like it's probably like half piss, half windshield wiper fluid.
There's definitely no drugs in there because they save them for themselves.
No, they're not giving that up. But you mix a bunch of chemicals with piss and it'll get you fucked up.
It'll get you fucked up. Yeah, dude. So I mean, you like what you like. That's my whole thing is like, I think people in societals too much are like, they call it tribalisms. That's when you got too much whiz wit and run around in your head and you're like, oh, well, no, this is the best or this is the best. And if you like, dude, come on. If you like fucking those cheesesteaks, I don't think there's such a thing as a bad cheesesteak. Unless it's like, fucking Wawa or from fucking New Jersey or whatever.
Yeah. So who's your hunt of the week?
I mean, like, I was like all over the face about it, but I gotta say, my hunt of the week is none other than Triple H Dude.
I knew he was going to be a wrestler. I knew. Okay. Why you like Triple H?
Because, dude, Vince McMahon is gone, and they must have said that like 20, 30, 45 times last night. They were like, there's a new era. There will be no shitting on broads' heads. There will be no sexual scandals. But in all seriousness, Triple H, he's like the one that's like making all the matches and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so he's the new boss. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does all the creative stuff. All the creative stuff. So, like, he's the one that's making all these dream matches happen. The Rock showing up. That was honestly, dude, and I literally just was shitting on this where it's like tribalism, like this is the best or that's the best, but that was like maybe the best WrestleMania ever.
Damn. So what does Triple H stand for? Is it like
hungry, hoagie, happy.
hand jobs?
Hand jobs, yeah. No,
okay.
it was his old wrestling name, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and then he just started calling himself Triple H.
Okay.
But let's just do some more Triple H's just for fun. What you got?
Well, I used to be in this group called the Hash Harriers. Hash House Harriers, that's what they were. This is a real group, not joking. They used to say we are a drinking group with a running problem. So you'd go on a run, and then at the end of the run, there'd be a keg. And it was mostly about the drinking and less about the running. But they got, check it out. I thought it was going to be just us sitting in a house smoking hash. But then I get there with my bong, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to go jogging and drink some beer afterwards. I was like, okay. So I thought that's the only HHH I know.
I mean, how many people were just at one point like, no, I'm not fucking jogging. Can we just stay here and drink? Like everyone was up for it.
Some people would ride a bike to the keg. But yeah, they would. But yeah, you had to start one place, and you didn't find out where the keg was until you got to the meeting point. So yeah.
I like that. It's like if you're gonna get fucked up, you gotta work for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long did this group last for?
I think they're still doing it. I don't know.
Wow.
Give it a goog.
Shout out to those balls, Triple H. If you're around, Cody's down for another ride. Hit him up,
and
he'll bring the Kirkland Scotch.
You got Haitian hip hop.
I like that.
That's good.
Triple H Haitian hip hop. Horses helping humans.
Ooh. Or horses helping the homeless.
Ooh. Homeless humping horses.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's just a homeless horse is just a wild horse, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I think we mined a good bit out of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think
we had a good. So all right, so you like the Triple H? Is he still doing the wrestling or no? Did he get in the ring?
He almost died like 2 years ago. He had like a heart condition, and like he almost like legitimately died. So he's never gonna get in a ring again. But like he's the one running the show. It was fucking dope, dude.
What about what about Vinny McMahon? What's he up to? Is he? Last time I saw, he had like this thin mustache. He looked like
he looks
villain.
like a French cartoon villain. I don't know. Hopefully he's disappeared. He's never gonna. He's in a lot of trouble, man. Like I said,
what did he do? I honestly don't know what he did.
That's why you didn't hear what I was saying. The shit joke that I made that went over your head.
Yeah,
dude, you didn't hear it? Are you serious?
I'm not even kidding.
So like he had this broad that was like a secretary in the building, but she was basically a sex slave. So he would like pay her money, pay like medical bills for her family, stuff like that. But he would pass her around and like gang bang shit like that. And there's court documents where when one of his friends is doing her from behind doggy style, he took a dump on her fucking head, dude.
What? How have I not heard of this until now?
Because you don't follow wrestling. This is what you're missing out on.
But this should be national news.
It was, and they got rid of him. And it's like, and then another thing was like Brock Lesnar's, if you know him, he got in trouble because Vince McMahon was like,
I love Brock.
Vince would send Brock like videos of this broad being like, if you re-sign with us, you can do whatever you want to her. And it's like nuts, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, that guy sounds like such a dickhead.
Do you understand why he's got the mustache now?
Yeah, Jesus Christ,
So
he is a
like,
villain.
yeah, he was like monopolizing the wrestling industries for a while, holding people's careers back because
So
like
he's basically white P. Diddy.
more or less, yes, he might have fucked Meek Mill too. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Speaking of which, dude, he's having a meltdown on Twitter today.
Meek Mill.
Yeah, he's like, and it's funny because he did the intro for WrestleMania, like the video package,
Oh wow.
which was yeah, and then Wale was like in the front row, and now he's like tweeting and beefing with Wale, and
Yeah,
he's losing his mind, dude.
Because he's got to be realizing, like, is my career over? Like, no one's gonna take me seriously. I mean, I would be having a meltdown too. You think you're set for life, and suddenly one rumor goes around, your career's over. It's got to be a tough pill to swallow, and that dude knows about swallowing. Am I right?
Ooh, wah, 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 wah. That's right, folks. Just like peak comedy, peak comedic timing here on Listen Up and Fucking Listen. And it's funny, dude, because one of the things you mentioned has something to do with my dickhead of the week. So I'd love to dive right on into that if you don't fucking mind.
Let's go.
Hit the track, you fucking needle dick. Oh man, one of these days. It's the dickhead of the week. It's the dickhead of the fucking week. I fucking hate your guts, you piece of fucking shit. You know, I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna dive right on into
It sounded like you had something to go into that segued.
I'm fired up, Cody. I'm fucking fired up. You were talking about running. And you guys, we don't plan any of this. Like, this is like pure off the top of the dome, off the top of the snatch. We're making this up as we go along. So we don't know what each other's dickheads' Huns are. So without further ado, my dickhead of the week are fun runners, dude. Are you familiar with this bullshit?
Well, I mean, we were having fun running to the keg. I mean, going to the keg, that was fun. But what the hell's a fun run?
It's a group of jerk-offs that meet up, like, and they just run together. But the worst part is what they do after. They take over my local coffee shop. There's about 10, 15, 20 of them in there with their fucking Lululemons and their poo-poos, Jesse Plemons. And they're just taking up the whole, like, with their fucking runner's high. So these people aren't even whacked out on real drugs, okay? They're just whacked out on adrenamines. And they're in the coffee shop just taking up all the space, being loud, being obnoxious. It's like, you just ran. How about you keep running home, okay? You're taking up space. You're fucking annoying the shit out of me. And you're throwing it in my face like, oh, running's enjoyable for you? No, I run because I have to. I run for my life, okay?
Damn. I mean,
So I just don't like it.
It does sound like a much lamer version of the Hash House Harriers, dude. I mean, if you're gonna go for a run, you go get a cappuccino afterwards? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, go home. Take a shower, you stinky dick fuck.
Yeah.
And it's always it's always they're not like, listen, I'm not physically fit. I'm a fucking bear, bro. I look like a little fucking chubby grizzly bear. But these people, it's never the fucking people that are in peak physical conditions. You got this fucking fat chubby bull with his fucking ankle weights on and his dumb t-shirt that's like, I love to run. And it's like, how about you run and look in the mirror? You can't change that face.
Dude. Well, I just gave it a Goog to see if they're still doing this, because I did the Hash House Harriers years ago, okay? And they are still doing it in Philly. It's $10, and they say right here, a drinking club with a running problem. I didn't know they were still doing this. The Triple H, reminded me of it, but let's go, dude. They do it every Thursday, dude.
Longevitals. How about that? Going 2 decades strong.
Yeah,
that's impressive, dude.
Yeah. So
I would imagine the leader probably changes every couple of years because they have a heart attack or something.
Yeah, or liver failure, probably. Yeah. But yeah, fucking, but don't run. It's bad for your knees.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude.
my dickhead of the week is, it's pretty much a general type of person. Okay, I'm talking about extreme people. Okay, and I think we brought this up before, but you've got. I mean, of course, there was a lot of extreme wrestling fans. That's fine. I'm fine with that. But if you get real extreme and you're fucking acting like, Hollywood Hulk on the train, you're just fucking annoying. Extreme people are annoying. And I'm talking about extreme left wing people, extreme right wing people. Have you, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's awful, dude, and I think it's not to be dramaticals. It's tearing the country apart.
Hmm.
Because it's like you got the far right people who are dickheads. You got the far left people who are pussies. Now we need to meet at the asshole in the middle. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because it's just like you can't have an opinion on shit anymore because it's like it's either you're right, I'm wrong, I'm weak, you're strong,
Yeah.
I smoke, you choke.
And you can't even be in the middle on things. Like, if you're like, yeah, I feel a way about this. The one side saying you're a pussy and the other side saying you're a pussy because you're like not fully committed to like the one side.
Pick a side. It's either Israeli Gaza strip clubs or Palestinian Gaza strip clubs. You gotta pick one, or you're
Yeah,
fucking dead to me. We can't, like, I can never talk to you again, even though I've known you
yeah,
my whole life. Shut up.
exactly, dude. Um, dude, they should have like
Dude. Same shit with your fucking cheesesteak shit. It's like,
same.
why we gotta do this? Where it's like, oh, you know, big Jims or Genos or Pastors. No, it's the Alessandros or not that. Go fuck. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, yeah.
We want all
Oh
these
yeah.
businesses to stay open, to be profitable.
Oh my God, yeah, we're probably gonna get hate mail because I said Jim's is my favorite cheesesteak in Philly. The people probably, gonna unsubscribe. It's, you can't be extreme about everything. It's like, what if like all the extreme people are fighting or like battling somehow, you know?
Dude, I would that would be a great reality show.
What?
Left versus right in the
Oh my,
center of a ring.
oh, that should be a show. What would they
Yeah.
call it?
But they actually have to fight each other. No fucking no, or wait, no. What if like there's a glass wall between them and they just fucking tweet at each other and that's the fight. No,
Oh
fuck
yeah,
you, dude.
yeah.
You
Or
fucking pussy.
Or, dude, like, what if we got sports betting involved and like there's like these extreme games and you can like you can bet on like on the left and the right like how many anti-abortion people can we stop like
Dude, yeah, and it's the X Games, it's the extreme games, and it's like old Democratic liberal Timmy Dicklicker. He's gonna go down this half pipe and he's gonna talk about how all these things are like he's got to do this shit while he's going down a half pipe,
yeah, oh my God. And yeah, we throw an Antifa guy in there and
doing motocross.
yeah, dude. And he's just like tagging up places and I don't
And
know.
it's not even doing tricks. He's just riding around on a dirt bike, being like, "Blue lives matter."
Oh yeah. We make him jump over on the dirt bike, make him jump over the Mexican wall.
Oh, dude, that'll be incredible.
Oh my God.
And you
Yeah.
get you get like two commentators who could not be more opposite. Like you get like someone like fucking like Alex Jones and fucking I don't know, like
Who's that Silver Fox Bull?
Keith Olber Bull, Keith Olbermans.
No, sure.
Who
No,
are you
no.
talking about?
He grew up rich. He's gay. Silver Fox.
That could be a lot of
The
people.
news anchor.
Anderson Pooper.
There you go. Thank you.
Anderson Pooper. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, could you imagine
dude.
Anderson Pooper and Alex Jones
Yeah.
doing the commentaries on the extreme games?
Oh my God, that would be incredible.
then we could add our own spin to it. You got bumper cars, okay?
Yeah.
But like the far right, they drive domestic bumper cars, and the liberals drive foreign bumper cars that are electric operated.
Well, yeah, you need
dude.
electric versus gas, of course.
And we could settle our differences once and for all, you guys.
Oh my!
I would
God.
watch that, dude.
Oh man.
And then the losers get all of their social media and phones taken away from them. They're never allowed to fucking tweet, go on Facebook again. Add some stakes, dude.
And what does the winner get?
To keep doing whatever the fucking the winner. What does the winner get? I don't know. Maybe like a gift card, the Bass Pro Shop or something like that.
That's
it depends on like.
Love. Oh yeah.
And then
yeah, it's like the one gets a Bass Pro Shop and the other one gets like a free abortion or something.
Boom, there you go. You get a free abortion with every Starbucks you buy. Wow, God, that's just like, listen, we sometimes we talk about the politicals. That might be the most political we've gotten, but I feel like we did it in our listen up and fucking listen way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
We did. You know.
God damn, dude, it's like what a week it's been. Fucking like earthquakes, fucking WrestleManias, fucking just all sorts of shit going on. It was rainy as fuck this weekend. Dude, that was the other thing in Philadelphia. Could you imagine being a wrestler, freezing your nippy titties off? The first night of WrestleMania, dude, it was like 40 degrees.
It was cold as shit. It was colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra, as they say. But I'm looking forward to this week because we got 70s in the forecast, and I'm going to be having my dick hang out of my pants running around. It's so nice.
Yeah, dude. I got that. Heat's out, meat's out. Global warming, what it do, baby? So like, and then
meat's out.
But dude,
God, we got to get that on a T-shirt, dude.
Yeah, and then someone will fucking steal it. I don't know. But dude, during this total
heat's out, meat's out. But hold on, a long T-shirt. One of those like from like the early 2000s. It's a long T-shirt. Heat's out, meat's out. And then there's a hole in the shirt, and you can pull your dick through the hole.
I like that. It's like a jaw meat neck. It's like a turtleneck, but for your jaw meat, dude.
Yeah.
Or if you're uncircumcised, it would just be like a normal fucking thing for you. You got your own turtleneck, but dude, that could be like that
fashion.
Really
that
cool.
could be a. I would imagine seeing that going down the runway on like a high fashion.
Yeah, do you ever see that SNL sketch with Andy Sambergs and Ben Stiller, and it's
Which
like
one?
they're at a V-neck clothing store, and like Andy Samberg comes out with a V-neck on, and Ben Stiller's like, "Oh, okay," and then he comes out and his V-neck's a little bit deeper, and then the sketch just keeps escalating by towards the end where Ben Stiller comes out with a V-neck, but the V is all the way down to his dick and his balls are out.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, dude, I would love to have a fucking, because you know what, this is the summer where I feel like, I mean, the meat has come out before, but I'm just gonna I'm going whole hog, because the Eclipse Global Swarming is watching this, and she's like, "Yous are fucking," and didn't ask me if I am invited. Like, that's kind of rude to leave me out of this threesome. Here comes a monsoon. Deal with it. I think that's why all this global warming has happened, because global warming is jealous of the connection between the sun and the moon.
Dude, that's probably what caused the earthquake last week.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, yous are already fucking getting ready for this eclipse, and like, yeah, like, why can't I have fun? I want to do comes.
It's a very sexual time right now in the atmosphere.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like horny all the time. I mean, that can be said about most men, always, but there's something in the air. And you can wave your dong meat around like you just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But don't do it in public. You might go to jail for that.
Yeah, throw it up in the air.
Like a pizza dough, dude.
Dude, did you ever? I used to do that all the time in elementary school. I would tell people, "Oh man, I sat in some pizza dough," and I would pull out my sack as far as I could and show the Huns in my classroom my sack.
I remember
And
that. It was not the best thing to do at show and tell. The teacher was not happy about it, but we loved it. I mean, as
Yeah,
10-year-olds, we got a kick out of it.
it was a crowd pleaser.
Yeah. No, I just would ask anyone if they wanted to go sailing, and they'd be like, "I ain't got no boat." I'd be like, "But I got the sails," and I would just stretch my sack out.
Oh man, I forgot about that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that at the 5th grade dance. Probably
It
shouldn't
looked like
have
a
did that.
bat. It looked like a bat wing.
Yeah, and then was like, "Well, you use jokers here," and I would be like, "I'm Batman," and I would just fucking spread my fucking dick out. But I don't know. Meat talk aside, heat talk aside, there's a lot of craziness in the world, a lot of things that confuse us. But I think there might be one more thing that could really confuse us. Because no, listen up and fucking listen would be complete without a Cody's conundrum. All right.
All right.
You're dying.
I know. I've got the I've got the cold lung. All right. I was thinking about this. I was sitting down in a chair and I was wondering, are armchairs chairs for your arm or arms for your chair? I was high as shit when I thought of this.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's a bisexual conundrum because it can go both ways.
Ooh.
You know,
We've never had a bisexual conundrum.
I mean, yeah, it can go both ways. I can see either. It can be a chair with arms or an arm for yeah, totally, dude.
Okay, I guess we'll leave it at that. It's a little bi.
Yeah, so stick that in your pipe and fuck it. Life is short, and so is your dick. So live it up when you can, while you can, you guys. I'm Philly Mark.
And I'm Cousin Cody. Fucking Bird Gang. Fucking Bird Gang, dude. I just remembered, when we started this whole thing, I was the infamous Cody. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I gotta go back to that. I forgot. That was my original name. The infamous Cody.
Now because you're just famous Cody.
Well, I think I'm just Chody now. The Chody.
You went from the infamous Cody to just like, I got the short dick jokes.
All right, dude. Fucking Bird Gang.
Fucking Bird Gang. Love you, man. All right.
Later, dude.